Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You may want to notice this box sitting right behind me. It is a new camera. Yes, I got a new camera, and I could not be any more excited. I want to tear into this box and start recording things as soon as possible, but before I even do that, I wanted to make sure that I share it with you guys and do a very quick review so that you can determine if maybe this could be a camera that you could use. Specifically, this is a Canon camera. It is the EOS M50. We're gonna unbox it, and then I'm gonna actually change from the camera I'm using to record this video right now, which is a Canon Rebel T6i, and I'm gonna switch it over to the M50 so you can see what it looks like, what it sounds like, all that kind of jazz. But first things first, let's unbox this bad boy. I'm so excited. Let's dive into this box right now, and just so you know, it also comes with a 45mm lens that you'll also see, which is right here. Now let's dive in. Instructions, we don't need those. Oh my gosh, look at this book. Are you kidding me? This is the thickest user manual I've ever seen, but it is organized nicely. At least I know there's the English, Spanish, French. However, I use Canon, so I don't think and I don't hope I'm gonna need this. Oh, online photo album, how spectacular. No. We have the strap that I very rarely use. This charger charges LCE12 batteries. Here's the battery itself, and here is the lens. Pretty small, nice size. That's what you're gonna get with a 45mm, but that should be good for vlogging. It might be a little too much on the zoom. We'll have to test that out, and we'll see what this actually looks like in a couple seconds. Now, time for the body. Look at how small it is. It fits in one of my hands, and it is a mirrorless camera. This is supposed to be one of the best mirrorless cameras that Canon has available at an affordable price. This is normally around 800 bucks. I got it for 600 bucks on Black Friday off of Amazon, and this was the camera I've been wanting for a while, so I'm really excited to use it, especially for vlogging. I make a ton of different videos on all my travel adventures and my tech reviews, so I want to make sure that I have a sweet camera to go along with making all of that content, and I'm hoping this is the one. Now let's start testing this camera out and see what it looks like, sounds like, and all that jazz. Quickly, some things that encouraged me to get this camera is that one, it's a mirrorless camera, so it's small, it's compact, I can easily travel with it and record some awesome vlogs. Another reason is that you can have an external microphone plugged into this mirrorless camera. Finally, this feature is available. There were some Canon cameras that did allow for an external mic plug-in, but they were way too expensive. This is the first model that's actually affordable, that is a mirrorless camera that you can have an external mic plugged into, and that is really one of the main features that I was looking for, because audio quality is so important in your videos. So that's a great piece and a great aspect to have in your camera. Another thing that I need in a camera is an LCD screen that will rotate. I need to be able to see myself when I'm speaking to the camera, making sure that I'm in focus, not blurry, that I'm focusing on the right objects, not things in behind. So being able to twist that LCD screen in whichever direction I need is another awesome feature of this camera, and it's something that was a must-have on my list when I was looking for cameras. One final piece that I did look into during my research was that this camera is supposed to focus very quickly. That's something that I want when I'm vlogging. Maybe I'm hanging out on a street, I'm talking to the camera, but then something crazy happens, like Lance Armstrong decides to ride by on a bike. I need to be able to flip my camera around and focus it quickly on Lance as he's riding by, so I can get that in the vlog, of course. So that's another feature that I was looking for, and some of the reviews said is lightning quick. Looking forward to testing that out for sure. All right, so we've unboxed the camera, we've put it together, we've checked out some of the features. Now let's actually try this out. Right now I'm recording on my Canon Rebel T6i with a Rode microphone on the top. But we're gonna switch to recording with this M50 with a smaller Rode mic on the top and see what that sounds like. So that's what we're going to be looking at and hearing right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are now seeing footage from the M50 itself. along with that small Rode mic that I placed on the top. So this is the very first video that I am recording on this camera, and it looks pretty good. I'm looking at the screen that is flipped out and turned so that I can make sure I'm in focus and hanging out with you guys. I'm loving the setup already, and it looks great. This lens should actually work perfectly for vlogging, because if I hold the camera out this far and speak to it when I'm on my travel adventures, you can get a pretty good view of myself and then the surrounding environment that's going on behind me. So this will be very cool. Now, I am going to actually test this out in one more way so that you can get the full effect of what this camera is about. I'm going to pause this video and then I'm going to listen to it myself to see how it sounds, and then I'm going to take off my Rode mic, and then I'm going to start recording again so that you can hear what the audio sounds like natively without a Rode mic on top of it. So the audio that will be recorded directly from the camera without any help from a mic. So we're going to switch over to that right now. All right, I stopped the video. I listened to what the audio sounds like with my Rode mic on top, and it is awesome. I used to vlog on a Fujifilm camera way back in the day when I was in Ireland getting my master's degree and all that kind of stuff, and it didn't have the ability to put in an external mic, and I did struggle with that because I love audio quality. I think it makes the video. You can tell that the audio was much more crisp when I was using that Rode mic on top. However, the audio doesn't sound terrible coming out natively, being recorded directly from the camera. But my recommendation is obviously whenever you're able to have a mic, please do so. It's just great, especially if you're a vlogger. Upping your audio quality will be one of the best decisions you've ever made. And with this camera, it's so easy to do that. That's really why I purchased this, because I wanted to make sure that I could record audio with the mics that I have so that I could have that input for an external mic. And this camera is doing exactly what I want. I'm very excited about it. But just so you know, the audio you're hearing right now is without a mic. The audio that you heard before was with a mic, so that you can compare those two when you're trying to make your decision on what you want to do. And if you are looking for a mic, I always recommend Rode. I've been using Rode since I started filming videos, so I'm a huge proponent of Rode mics, and I think they're the highest quality, and they're not even super expensive. All right, let me plug in the mic so we can do a closing here, because like I said, audio quality, I need it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got the crisp audio back. We're still recording on the M50, and I could not be more excited. This camera is fun to use. It's easy. It has all the features you need to be a vlogger, to be a wedding videographer, to be a travel video shooter, to be whatever you want when you're recording video. It is the perfect size. It has a great lens to start with. It has the ability to have a microphone, and it is just spectacular. The very first footage, which is what I'm recording now, has already hit my expectations and pushed them even higher. So I'm loving this camera so far, but of course, I'm going to be testing it out and recording a bunch of other videos while I travel, while I play soccer, while I game, while I create more tech reviews, so a bunch of different stuff. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can see all of the new content that's being recorded with this camera. All right, I am now out of here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and make sure that you hang out on my channel so that you can see the comprehensive review and all the other crazy stuff that you're doing. Plus, make sure to comment below all of the cool different videos that you're doing. Comment your channel, because I would love to check it out, and I'd love to hear the different cameras that you use and the different types of videos that you make, because I love meeting other creators and seeing the cool, weird things that you guys do, because that's what inspires me as well. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me on this tech review on a new camera that I'm very excited to use. I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Yo, thanks for watching. If you want to see more unboxings, tech reviews, and how-tos, you can subscribe right over here. Now click that little bell so you can be the first to see all my new videos. Now on to the next one.